Hi, my name is Ayrton Simmons and I race Formula 4. And yeah, I got into racing just simply by going to a pro karting place where my dad took me. And yeah, I really enjoyed myself when I went there. I remember going with my little brother. And it was good fun. And then after that, I asked the weekend after, can I go again? And yeah, and then we ended up buying our own car. And then after that, racing all over Europe, all over England, and then ended up with this. I think everyone's proud of me, especially my family. You know, they always ask, how's your racing and stuff. But yeah, I really got to give credit to my family in this case because you know, they put a lot of effort in trying to get the money and stuff. But yeah, my mates sort of, you know, when you first say, I'm a racing driver, they're like, oh, and this is something new, you know, and you talk about it all the time. But then you just sort of get used to it, you know, they ask you every now and again, yeah, how's your racing? And they even watch online sometimes, which is good. So I spend quite a lot of time with my mates. I tend to, you know, try to go out as much as possible when I'm in the season, you know, because I don't really get to talk to them that much apart from school. But yeah, I like spending a lot of time with my mates. Also with family as well, you know, we try and fit in. And some days, you know, a good family dinner and stuff. But you know, away from a race weekend, but still being racing is all the fitness and healthy side of things. So I've got to spend a lot of time in the gym and running and weights and all that stuff, which isn't good. But then you come back in the car and you feel more comfortable because everything's more natural to you. And then you got to be really healthy as well in what you eat, especially before doing exercise. It really gives you that boost you need when that voice is telling you to stop and stuff. So yeah, second ever race, and I managed to pull out a rookie win, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I was quite lucky in that race. But you know, I'll say apart from that, maybe my overtakes, I've really sort of impressed myself and how can I overtake and stuff, because you know, I got told by the guys and I knew myself that it maybe take, you know, half a year to start, you know, pulling in moves and stuff, and by probably the 6th race I was already, you know, getting really comfortable with the cars in front and behind. So yeah. For breakfast I had brown bread and eggs, and a yogurt as well, and then I just had some pasta and a bottle of water. So yeah, you don't want to go too mad because, you know, I'm still young and I've got to enjoy myself, but you don't want to be eating a full breakfast in the morning and coming in and having a burger after a session. So but yeah, I've learned so much. I remember coming here when I was able to test but not race because I wasn't old enough, and I just showing out there. I just did a session and I've improved so much in the Indy side of the Brands Hatch circuit. And yeah, that just shows how much I've learned throughout the whole season. You know, obviously it's got to come into what you feel out there on track, but also it's just all the data you get from your teammates and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's been a good season. We started off pretty steady, and now we're consistently in the top 10, which is really good. And sometimes, you know, I'm disappointed getting top 8, which at the start of the season, I'm 8th. You know, it's brilliant. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to race next year because it will be completely different. No matter what I race, I'll have that experience now, and I know what to do in each case and how to drive the car. So, first of all, driving the cars is pretty cool, I must admit. And then probably the sort of fame side of things. And, you know, you meet people and you say you're a racing driver and they're sort of, oh really, and then they start asking you questions. But yeah, the whole track is just come to life really. You know, you go down the back straight into the trees and you've got a massive uphill, pretty much flat out right-hander, and then another 2 high-speed right-handers, and it's just unbelievable. I remember doing my first lap and thinking, wow, I can imagine this in a hot lap, and then I managed to do a pretty good hot lap, and it was a pretty cool feeling, and I couldn't wait to see the onboard to see how I did. So in a practice session, when you go off, the first thing that comes to your mind is do whatever you can to avoid that barrier. So, you know, last thing you want is damage. First is work for the team to do, and second of all is a lot of money. So you want to be avoiding the walls. And in a race, is a bit different because you're trying to fight for your place. So, I mean, if contact does come into play, you want to be thinking of, right, what angle should I put the car in? So if I do get hit, I'll still sort of come away with it and carry on with the race. So it's completely different.
It's